The sad story of Henry. Henry goes into a tunnel and won't come out because of the rain. Alright, let's start with the logic of this episode. Henry says,
I'm not going to spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes for you.
but can't his driver and fireman just force him out by driving him? Hell, they're the ones who stopped him. So the Fat Controller comes out of one of Henry's coaches and decides first to try and push or pull him out with humans. Topham, you run a railway. You have to be smarter than to decide, oh, let's try to make these people push my stupid ass engine out instead of firing the idiots who made them stop in the middle of the main line in a tunnel. They do try to use an engine, would have been my first choice, but they choose Thomas? Why not Edward? Or Gordon if he's not busy with the express? And if Gordon is busy, why not James to push him out? Because James is already on the island for some reason, despite the fact that his first day is many episodes later. So after they've exhausted all the stupid options and presumably refused to hear out anyone with an IQ above that of the average adult cartoon writer, they decide to spend thousands of dollars and presumably days ripping up Henry's rails and walling him in. They say forever, but he gets out like one episode later. How long is forever? One day, according to the Monopoly Man. And Henry's stupid too, because he seems unaware that his paint has dried, as shown by it not coming off in the rain when he's first coming to the tunnel to be stupid. And for some reason he's afraid, according to the rhyme, despite the fact that he seems quite pissed. Also, I'll cut some slack due to early installment weirdness, but Sir Tom Hat is extremely out of character. Not only is he so stupid he may enjoy an episode of Family Guy, he's also an asshole who doesn't help and walls up engines in tunnels. A far cry from the stern yet fatherly figure who saves his engines from scrap and gives engines like Diesel second chances we usually see. Which brings me to my next point. There's a certain stigma attached to this episode because people who barely remember watching the Miller era while barely paying attention to it decide to write articles on how the Fat Controller is worse than Darkseid, Frieza, Thanos, 72 Daleks combined because of this extremely out of character episode. Plus, how it caused the Miller era to characterize Henry as scared of literally everything. So, all in all, this episode is bad. Hopefully, next thing I review will be better.